Excuse me, man. Mosquitoes are horrible around here. Hello, everyone. So I'm finishing up my 7-mile walk. So it's probably going to be about 7 miles by the time I'm done. And I just finished up over an hour and 30-minute live stream again. So I wanted to do this video on forgiveness. So this video is about forgiveness. Do you know forgiveness is quite easy? Forgiveness is quite easy when it's something that isn't too hard or too painful. I think we find what we're really capable of, who we really are, is when we can forgive someone who does us wrong, but not just does us wrong with something small or minor or medium, but when someone does something wrong to us that's so wrong that it hurts us to our core. If you can forgive like Christ forgives us, I think it unlocks a whole new person, a whole new part of your life. So I challenge everyone to forgive. You're not going to forget. The harder or the more painful something is that you have to forgive, the harder and longer it's going to take for you to forget. Forgive them. Forgive and move forward. And if you move forward, if it's a friend, a loved one, someone close to you, a stranger, whoever it is that you're forgiving, forgive them. If they never change or their actions show that they're still the same, still forgive them again, but then move on from them. Don't keep company. Don't cast your pearls among swine. Don't keep company with people that you forgive over and over and they refuse to change. Walk away. Distance yourself. It's okay. Because you know you've forgiven them and you're walking away, you're getting distant with a kind and a grateful heart. You're not doing it out of hate or out of anger. You're doing it with a kind and loving heart for you. And it's okay. It's okay. Because as the Bible says, we are supposed to give. You know, the disciples asked Jesus, how many times shall I forgive my brother? And what did Jesus say? Wasn't it 70 times 70 or 70 times 7 or something like that? And it's not that you're supposed to forgive that specific amount of time. He was basically saying forever, always forgive, continue to forgive, because that's a part of the cornerstone, I think, is forgiveness, as Christ has forgiven us. So forgive your brothers and sisters. Now, as you keep forgiving, and if they keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, as you keep forgiving them, if they continue to keep doing that, then that's when you distance yourself. That's when you walk away. You know, if someone keeps doing something, you forgive them, then what you do is you then gather 2 or 3 together and talk to that person as they don't change. So you forgive them a couple times, they're still not changing, then you go to that person with other people. If they still don't change, you keep forgiving them, and then it's time to walk away and stop casting your pearls among swine. You know, then it's time to, let it go. Because you can't cast your pearls among swine, meaning you walk away with peace, kind, love, and joy. You don't let them continue to do that kind of stuff. You don't enable them by continuously forgiving them, because that's enabling. So after an extended period of time of forgiveness, just forgive them and walk away. It's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay to walk away, because you're walking away not out of anger, not out of hate, not out of anything other than you forgive them and it's time to move forward. And that's what I would do. That's my opinion on it. So that's what I say. Forgive people who hurt you. No matter how deep it is, forgive them. It doesn't mean you have to stay after an extended period of time. Just forgive them. And if they change, amazing. Then they finally wake up and they realize what life is really all about. If they wake up and finally change, then that's amazing. That is so amazing. And if they don't, after over and over of your forgiveness and over, if they don't want to change, they don't want to be better, whatever it is, if it's a stranger, someone close, then you know you tried, you know you forgave them, you know you were there to try and help them and they just didn't want the help or they just didn't want to change. If there's no progress, then it's time to move forward. But forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness is extremely important, my friends. So forgive. Because you're doing it for not just them, you're doing it for you. You see, forgiveness is about you moving on, and it's also about them. It's about the me, we, as I always say. Forgive them for you, but it also helps them, even if it hurts. Forgive, my friends. And let's continue to rise above the world and the yesterdays.